A music empire crumbling, a reputation in ruins. Seeing Diddy Combs once stood at the pinnacle of the entertainment world, celebrated as a mogul, innovator, and icon. But behind the glitz and glamour, dark secrets are surfacing, threatening to destroy everything he built. Shocking allegations. But how did it come to this? This is the story of Diddy's downfall, a rise to fame overshadowed by shocking allegations and a fight for his very freedom. Are these accusations the truth, or just the beginning of an even darker tale? But before we start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next video. A crumbling legal team. The beginning of the end. Why would a high-profile lawyer abandon such a critical case? Anthony Rico, a renowned criminal defense attorney with a history of taking on the toughest cases, shocked the legal world by filing a motion to withdraw from Diddy's defense. Citing irreconcilable differences, Rico's exit is a massive red flag in an already precarious situation. But he's not the first. Multiple lawyers have come and gone, leaving Diddy's legal strategy in shambles. The exact reasons behind Rico's departure remain murky, but insiders suggest a toxic mix of clashing egos and conflicting strategies. Rico wanted a calculated, meticulous approach, while lead attorney Mark Eniff reportedly pushed for a more aggressive defense. When a legal team can't even agree on tactics, how can they possibly mount a unified defense? Rico's claim that he didn't have direct access to Diddy only deepens the mystery. A defense lawyer's job hinges on open communication with their client. Was Diddy refusing to cooperate, or was this chaos simply a reflection of his crumbling empire? The allegations, a legacy in tatters. How does a man who epitomized success end up facing life in prison? The charges against Diddy are nothing short of staggering. He stands accused of running a criminal enterprise that thrived on violence, coercion, and fear, a web of alleged crimes that prosecutors claim includes sexual exploitation and financial fraud. For years, rumors swirled about Diddy's shady dealings, but his immense wealth and influence kept him untouchable. Now, with victims stepping forward and mounting evidence, the walls are closing in. Is this finally the moment when Diddy's alleged double life comes to light? What's more, the charges against Diddy carry severe consequences. Convictions for criminal enterprise activities can lead to life imprisonment without parole. The stakes couldn't be higher for the mogul whose name once commanded respect and awe in both the music and business worlds. The tapes that could seal his fate. Could the evidence already in the prosecution's hands be Diddy's undoing? 9 tapes provided by Victim 1 are at the heart of the case. Prosecutors believe these recordings expose the shocking extent of Diddy's alleged crimes. However, his legal team insists the tapes prove his innocence. The existence of these tapes has sparked widespread speculation. What's on them? Are they conversations, confessions, or damning evidence of criminal activity? While Diddy's lawyers claim they exonerate him, skeptics argue that such a bold assertion might be a desperate attempt to control the narrative. Will these tapes vindicate him or send him deeper into infamy? Legal experts are divided, but one thing is certain. These recordings could be the linchpin of the entire trial. They've already shaken Hollywood, with rumors that they implicate other high-profile figures. If these tapes contain what many fear, the fallout could reach far beyond Diddy's case. The Jeffrey Epstein connection. Are the parallels too close to ignore? Is Diddy following the same dark path as Jeffrey Epstein? The parallels between the two are haunting. Both are accused of using their wealth and connections to exploit the vulnerable while operating in secrecy. Allegations of secret parties, hidden recordings, and influential accomplices have drawn uncanny similarities. While there's no direct evidence tying Diddy's case to Epstein's, the whispers alone are enough to tarnish his name. The public is left wondering, how many more powerful figures have used their positions to commit heinous acts? Hollywood has long been criticized for enabling the rich and famous to evade accountability. If the accusations against Diddy are true, his case could become a watershed moment in the industry's reckoning. Could this trial reveal an underbelly of corruption and abuse that's been hidden for decades? Diddy's legal turmoil deepens as attorney abruptly resigns. What does it mean when your own lawyer says, "I'm out"? Anthony Rico's sudden withdrawal signals deeper issues within Diddy's defense. Disputes over strategy aside, the lack of direct communication between Rico and Diddy is astonishing. How can a defense team function when its members are kept in the dark? In a significant blow to Diddy defense, attorney Anthony Rico has withdrawn from the legal team just months before the scheduled trial. Rico filed a motion to step down, stating, "Under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs." He did not provide further details, citing attorney-client privilege. This development adds to the challenges Combs faces, including charges of sex trafficking and racketeering. Despite Rico's departure, 5 other attorneys remain on his defense team, and the trial is set to commence on May 5, 2025. This dysfunction isn't just an internal matter. It's a glaring vulnerability in Diddy's case. Prosecutors will likely use this disarray to their advantage, portraying it as evidence of guilt. If Diddy's own team can't align, what chance does he have against a well-prepared prosecution? Moreover, Rico's exit leaves a gaping hole in Diddy's defense. Finding a replacement at this stage will be challenging, especially given the complexity of the case and the stakes involved. Is this the beginning of the end for Diddy's fight for freedom? Playing the race card, a bold move or a desperate ploy? Is Diddy's defense rooted in truth, or is it a last-ditch attempt to deflect blame? His legal team has accused prosecutors of racial bias, citing the use of the Mann Act, a law historically weaponized against successful black men. While this argument highlights the system, critics argue it's a distraction from the severity of the charges. The Mann Act, which criminalizes transporting individuals across state lines for illicit purposes, has a controversial history. Figures like Chuck Berry and Jack Johnson were targeted under this law. Diddy's lawyers hope to draw parallels, framing their client as a victim of racial discrimination. But will this argument hold up in court? Public opinion is divided, with some applauding the defense's boldness and others dismissing it as a desperate move. Either way, it's a risky strategy that could backfire spectacularly if the jury views it as an attempt to dodge accountability. Hollywood's reckoning. A bigger picture emerges. What does Diddy's downfall mean for the entertainment industry as a whole? For decades, Hollywood has been a breeding ground for unchecked power and privilege. From Harvey Weinstein to R. Kelly, the industry scandals have exposed its darkest corners. Now, Diddy's case threatens to add another chapter to this sordid history. The implications of his trial go beyond one man's fate. If the allegations are true, they highlight systemic issues that enable powerful individuals to exploit others with impunity. Will Diddy's case prompt meaningful change, or will it be another headline that fades away? The trial, set to begin in May, promises to be one of the most explosive in entertainment history. With so much at stake, both for Diddy and Hollywood at large, the world will be watching. How many more secrets will come to light, and who else could be implicated? The final countdown, what lies ahead for Diddy. As the clock ticks toward his trial date, Diddy faces an uncertain future. The man who once defined an era of music and entrepreneurship now stands on the brink of ruin. Can he survive the mounting accusations and rebuild his legacy, or for one of hip-hop's most iconic figures? With his legal team in disarray, damning evidence piling up, and public opinion turning against him, the odds are stacked high. Yet Diddy has defied expectations before. Will he find a way to emerge unscathed, or will this trial mark the final chapter in his storied career? A trial that could change everything. Could this be the moment when Hollywood finally confronts its demons? As we await the trial's outcome, one thing is clear. Diddy's story is far from over. Whether he's exonerated or convicted, his case will leave a lasting impact. What do you think? Can Diddy survive this, or is he already cooked? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon